Hey, welcome back. That was a quick break. Anyway, continuing. Allies don't come with me, but I will leave them all by the stairs so that if I have to retreat, I can pull enemies into them. So, top staircase, worth remembering. Come out on the top. Not where I was. I think I must have stepped onto a teleport trap. Let's see. I don't need to worry about draining. I'm at near full health as it is. Let's go ahead and eat instead. I need to build up an army of allies again, but that can wait. Not that long if the slime has anything to say about it. Let's go the long way around. Seriously? No skeletons, no corpses, nothing? Come on, man. Work with me here. Work with me. There we go. I feel so much safer having him behind me. It's like if I just walk behind him, he's, yeah, gonna block. Okay. A leather-bound book. And a hardcover book. So there's two books here. I don't know what they are, but there's a chance they'll have Mephitic Cloud. There's a chance they'll have a damage spell. At this point where I'm standing in the game, it is very viable to spend money on a book. Something that I basically never do in other runs unless there's a specific spell I need. Whereas here I would be willing to do it blind because I know that, you know, having the option is going to make me more survivable. I've got to back off. If the scorpion can kill stuff, great. In fact, I'm going to tell him to attack the stronger target, because I want the weaker targets all for myself. Drain. And I don't have any foodstuffs. Damn, that was food. I thought that was nothing for sure. But whatever, it's all good. Let's go ahead, and having an ally is definitely a valuable commodity. Damn it. I need to kill you. There we go, I got your ass. Let's get back upstairs. Remembering what I said earlier, we'll use the good staircase. Yeah, I'm gonna take a chomp out of some of these grapes. I really should avoid eating. So, here's a fun tip. If you've ever been in a position where you had to choose between should I eat my bread ration or should I eat my meat ration and thought, hey, the decisions are almost exactly the same, right? Wrong. There's a huge difference. One of them is made of meat, and the other is made of bread. Okay, jokes aside. For the vast majority of characters in this game, you can eat chunks, right? And so, the equivalent of a meat ration is all over the place. Whereas for the vast majority of characters in this game, you can't eat, I mean, if you wanted to get breadstuffs, there's no easy source. Damn. Yeah, there's no easy source for breadstuffs. As a result, if by the only difference between bread and meat is if you should require one or the other. There's only one scenario in which an ordinary character will be restricted from one but not the other, and that is, oh, hang on, I'm about to die. It may not look like it, but this is a very dangerous situation. Got an eyeball that can freeze me to death, and an ogre that can pound me to death. It's almost worth just blowing a teleport scroll right now just to play it safe, but the eyeball hasn't noticed me, so I'm going to take my chances on retreating to the left. It worked. The eyeball still didn't notice me, and hopefully my ally will stall the ogre a couple turns, and, you know, just to insult me. There's a spear trap there. But here, I can kill the ogre with one drain. Perfect. You know, I've been eating all of these corpses and forgetting that I need to be sacrificing them to Malph. That's a big mistake on my part. I don't need to eat this many corpses. Here, let's start sacrificing. My position is that I picked Malph for no good, just for his passive, namely that he gives you back piety on, or not piety. He gives you back health on a kill. So I don't really need his abilities. I don't need his piety. I don't think he even gifts me anything that I care about. If anything, he gifts weapons, and I don't need a weapon. So really, it's a very technical sense in which I took Malph, and I'm not worried about getting my piety up. But there's no point in having this many chopped up bits of animal. Anywho, as I was getting at earlier, the only situation in which a normal character has to make that decision, whether to eat bread or not, is one, they chose to worship... Okay, I'm not going in here. It's an undead haven, and I barely can deal with undead as it is. There's no point. Yeah, that's the one situation. Second, you gain a mutation that restricts you from eating one or the other. Say that your mutation restricts you from eating, meat. Or, restricts you from eating, vegetables. You know, you become a carnivore. Really, this isn't a dangerous situation for you. The entire dungeon is literally covered with chunks until, like, the end game. So, no harm, no foul, right? Now, say it was the opposite. Say that you were restricted from eating, say that you were restricted from eating bread rations or vegetables because you become a carnivore, or get less nutrition out of them. Well, all of a sudden, or not restricted from that, the other way, you guys know what I'm trying to say, I'm just trying to multitask and failing at it. Say that you were restricted from eating, meats. All of a sudden, those bread rations are your best source of food, and possibly your only source of food. So if you're in the position in the game where you have roughly an even amount, you know, and you've got no reason to prefer one over the other, prioritize eating up your chunks, or sorry, your meat rations. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna resurrect this pile. Maybe give him one corpse and then resurrect the rest. Good God, you lucky bastard. You got exactly what you needed in order to deal me massive damage, and exactly when you needed it. Yeah, I'll just pray over this stack. I do need to heal. I'm gonna go ahead and drink these potions. Oh wow, hole in one, I got a heal wounds potion off the bat, which is exactly the potion I wanted. I saw a helmet. Let's go back for that. Helmets are fun. In fact, what am I restricted from? No armor restrictions? Oh, very nice. In fact, let's go ahead and start training up armor. Spellcasting will reduce to a trickle. Yeah. At this point, yeah, definitely. And I don't think this is actually doing me any favors, this staff, because the only spell that improves, really, is the spell that I least need, which is recall. I just have to remember not to recall without switching, that's all. There we go. Bad situation, because that bee... Actually, I'm immune to poisons, so yeah. I can take the bee on. Shit. I can kill the bee. I can convulse the bee. See, I may be poisoned and all that jazz, but it doesn't really matter because I don't take damage over time. I shave off the poison damage one at a time. Okay, but that many bees is another story. Would you guys please, like, stop attacking? Yeah, well, now you're dead. I hope you're happy. Oh my God! I literally walked down a staircase and this is here. I'm gonna drink a potion of invisibility. And I want you guys to look at how smart I was right there. All of them don't know where I am. If I had panicked and tried to attack or just retreated up the staircase, I'd be dead. If I didn't die and got away somehow, sometime way later in the game, I'd be like, that potion of invisibility is kind of useless now. Okay, I made a mistake. I thought that if they couldn't see me, they couldn't follow me, but apparently they can. Let's get a teleport off, and take this opportunity to heal with a wand of healing. Because I definitely need the health. Let's go ahead and drain. That should help too, and get out alive, most importantly. Okay, so I did make a follow-up mistake, which I explained. I was under the impression that if they couldn't see me, they wouldn't know to follow me up the staircase, and I would be able to get out without taking any damage. Instead, they all took blind shots at me and followed me upstairs. But, the fact that I was invisible means that most of them missed. Because if they had all hit, I have no doubt I'd be dead right now. Yeah, I can't afford to fuck around with this guy. Let's just go ahead and drain him to death. Yeah, and we'll do that. It's worth using the Wand of Draining so that it hits all of them, weakens them all for me, so that I can kill them more easily. And definitely just want to focus intelligence at this point. Your attunement to dungeon structure grows. Oh, so I get better mapping is what they're saying. Definitely want to drain him, because it's my highest damage spell. Now I want to drain him to get back health. Oh, Christ, there were more of them. I did not know that there were more of them. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to raise the dead. Hopefully my summon will... Fuck it, I'm going to take a chance on recalling and... Nope. Chance failed. Okay, and now I'm being flanked by a centaur. Just peachy. Definitely going to use this opportunity to teleport again. To put me in almost the exact same place, which I find ironic. Let's go ahead and poke him so he knows to follow me, and then have him follow me out. And gotta drain him because I need the health. All of that draining didn't do me a whole lot of good, unfortunately. That helped a lot more. Let's pain him to death. I need the ally. I need the ally more than I need the food. So let's go ahead and raise him as an ally any moment now. Miscast. Fucking miscast a necromantic spell. Sometimes I feel like this game just wants to fuck with me. There you go. There's the ally I wanted. Go ahead and beat up the imp for me, wouldn't you? Me with my electric whip, you with your being a yak. Okay, something's there and being a dick. Let's kill it. Many things are there and being a dick. I still have to hide behind my summon in order to make this work. So let's do this, but I should be able to perfect. I get right into melee range, and now, pretty sure that he'll be immune to draining because he's undead. Yep, completely resists, but I can hit through him, deal some serious damage, and start draining the next guy. Okay. You gain power from killing. I already have the ability that I most wanted from him, which is great. Let's go ahead and, I think... Do we resurrect or do we eat him? I think we resurrect him. Yeah, let's resurrect him. There we go. Well, I'm glad I made that decision. Would you mind sicking that guy so that he doesn't start by attacking me while I approach? And then I can drain at melee range to end him. There you go. Now I can start just making corpse sacrifices as I go, because I now have good enough allies that they'll keep me alive. Do I have a cloak yet? I do. It's the same as this one. I don't know why one is orcish and one isn't, but let's drop the orcish one. Actually, I do want to know that. So, assuming that your character has no specific benefits or harm from it, and what is the benefit of using orcish equipment if you're not an orc? Or the harm? I know that dwarves, will punish your spellcasting if you wear dwarven stuff and aren't a dwarf yourself. Yeah. Happy to find that answer out. Yeah, let's go ahead and res him too. Let's head in the direction of that mob that nearly ended my run, because they must still be around and vulnerable. Yes, very much vulnerable. I didn't even get to res- I'm gonna go upstairs. You can follow me right into my centaur. How's that, dick? Okay, you know what? Back off. Stop attacking. Stop attacking. Leave this one to me. Can drain him again. There we go. I'm pretty sure if you last hit them, you get full credit for the kill, even if you only dealt a small percentage of the damage. Yeah, definitely want to res him. And him. Now that I have a little bit of an army, I don't have to res every enemy. I can start sacrificing corpses. So really, I can see already one of the disadvantages of having picked Malph as a Necromancer. Instead of just having to split the corpses two ways between you for eating and your necromantic abilities for your power, you're splitting them three ways, because Malph needs a cut too. Let's go ahead and get all of you guys here, because if we gang up on him, we should be fine. But I can't drain him because he's undead. Or deal any real damage. Actually, I gotta run away now, because that's too big an army for me to deal with. I can kill that, though. And I can kill you. And actually, now I have an army, so, yeah. Let's go back. Pincered. Get out of my way, you fucking centaur. I'm mostly using pain in this situation, even though you would think I want to drain. The truth is, I was worried that 1 or 2 drain miscasts would end my mana reserves too fast, and I still have serious shit that I need to deal with any minute. Okay, now it's just an imp. Imps don't scare me. And apparently there's something invisible here. You know what? There. I'm gonna drain. Literally drain blind, because I know you're right here, and I know you're burning me to death, and... Are you serious? We can't beat you? Man, that buff to dodge or whatever must be really high if you're invisible. Okay, what have I lost? I needed to start reading some of these scrolls just to figure out what they are, so let's just mass read a bunch of scrolls, and... Oh, fuck. Self-heal with the wand. Definitely a good move. Curse armor, remove curse, uselessness, fear. Let's hope it's the recharge. It is, and I just maxed out my wand of healing, so that's even better. Curse jewelry, curse weapon, fog, surroundings, mutation. Oh, that's just a bad mutation. I don't need antenna, and I do need good armor skill. First potion of cure mutation I get, I'm drinking, and I'm dropping this piece of crap. This is the risk you take when you mass quaff like I just did, but I was getting sick of not knowing what my own abilities were, and oh, I had this ring of See Invisible I apparently picked up and didn't remember. Okay, let's go ahead and drop all of these useless darts. Keep the fancy darts, of course. Let's drop the negative scrolls. Drop the cure mutation. Hell, drop the Book of the Warp, too. I don't see myself using any of those anytime soon. Definitely want to pick up Dispel Undead. I cannot believe I forgot about that spell as long as I have. It's really shameful. I'm going to switch that to my F spell, which is usually my direct damage spell. Okay, let's finish searching, and oh, it's a horde of ants. Just gonna run away first, hope to fight just one of them. And I did get just that lucky, that only one of them came out initially. I'm actually gonna memorize Animate Skeleton just so that I can do this whenever I like. I can animate the skeleton for cheap. I guess you can't animate ant skeletons, whatever. But yeah, you can animate the skeleton for cheap and get the chunks out of it, which is nice. There we go. We managed to get one's attention alone. That's the plan. Notice how I just stood still. That's all it took. If I yelled, it would increase the likelihood of more than just one coming. Okay, but now my centaur goes and ruins the plan, so that's fine too. We'll just win. How's that? Oh! Pull back, pull back, pull back. Stop attacking, stop attacking. Yeah, you're dead. Serves you right. I didn't instruct you to stop sooner, so that serves me right. Let's go ahead and blast everything on this line a couple times, just to soften them up. I don't need to drain yet, but I am low on mana, so definitely gonna have to work around that restriction. There we go. Got a lot of them down. Let's go ahead and melt some corpses. Definitely want to drain him. He's an easy target. Want to drain you as well. Bring myself up to near perfect. Perfect. I'm near perfect health. I definitely should have been rezzing those corpses. I guess I completely forgot to do that, and that was my bad. Do it on him. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to eat you, son. Or you leave no corpse. Wait, I have Dispel Undead. I can finish you now. Boom! Oh, that felt so satisfying. Dispel Undead is one of the best reasons to play a Necromancer. Yeah, I definitely didn't want my ally sneaking that kill from me. But I do need food, and I need it fast. Yeah, why not drain? Go for perfect health. No, don't switch back. Oh, I'm apparently... I thought that was B-lore. I guess I don't have poison resistance, so I get no nutrition. You know, I can't walk around like this. I'm gonna eat a grape. Just one grape. I'm sure that there's food in there. That's why I'm reluctant to... Christ. I'm just going downstairs. In my near-starving state, it's too dangerous to attempt anything protracted. What's the most dangerous thing I can do to this guy? Vamp Drain. That's what it's gotta be. And now we'll just eat him to death. This staircase is too dangerous to reascend from at the moment, so we'll mark that as such. Let's hang around. One of them will come eventually. Seriously, neither of them's coming? Fine. I'll start this battle. Drain, drain, boom. You know what it is? I think you gain drain health based on your current health total. Or not health total, sorry. I think you gain it based on your current necromancy score. Do I seriously have to run from this guy? You know, I should have a Wand of Cold. Push comes to shove, I'm just going to test wands against him for a little while. But I think all those scrolls I read to boost my, you know, to just identify stuff have boosted it enough. Because that's why I was able to get away. Oh, this is too good to pass up. Let's just start blasting wands and hope that one of them ends up knocking everything out. Do I have draining still? I do. Boom. It was out of charges, wasn't it? Okay, cold. Beautiful. I gained back so much health from doing that I can probably afford to just stand here and do it again. Boom! And my health is back up to reasonable. Let's go ahead and start draining these guys because my mana is full. And you know what? Because I got through that without having to do stuff, I'm going to go ahead and sack 4 of the corpses and then just res the remaining 3. That should help. Okay, piety is up to 4. Definitely want to punish that frog for his audacity. New book. Sticks to snakes, polymorph, other, ignite, poison, petrify. None of these are even marginally useful. Is there not a staircase? Oh, I blocked that staircase. You know what? I'm willing to... Nope, here's a better staircase. Wow, I'm really glad that... You know, I thought that this was a useless ability, this auto-dungeon mapping, but it's actually not that bad. Having it makes you play better, even if you don't, strictly speaking, need it. Okay, let's go ahead and tag your it, and then get the fuck out. I apparently ran into a dead end without realizing it. Throw up a fog. Hopefully that should make them hesitate as to which direction to follow me. And wow, I ran into a horde of orcs. My day has not been very interesting. Let's go ahead and go invisible. That should make me at least a little bit harder to hit while I teleport, because I can't possibly take them on. I will, however, try and kill the leader. And I ended up not in a worse place necessarily, but kind of a worse place. None of these ended up being wands of digging, which is unfortunate, and I am low on teleports. Okay, this is not the time to play quickly, this is the time to play carefully. What are my assets? There's a helmet I can't wear. There's enough healing that I can last for almost forever. There's 1 scroll of teleport, which I'm reluctant to burn, because I can't correct a bad teleport. There's an armada of ants, but a way around them, and a red staircase. That's my ticket. That red staircase is the way out. If I can get past these guys, I'm still invisible. That's the plan. There's no way I can reach that red staircase without going through the ant armada. But maybe I can at least start fighting these guys now. The poison has gotten so stacked that it actually is beginning to deal me damage, which is kind of interesting. But I regenerate so fast that it shouldn't last. Actually, boom! Why have I not been doing this more? Oh, because I haven't been killing any of them. But yeah, res their corpses. That's the way to go. And now, there's not much that they can... yeah, that hurt. Let's go ahead and drain him to death. And hopefully, now that I have at least some allies coming, I can hold out a little bit better. Definitely want to be using my draining ability very liberally here. Please stop attacking and just come out. Oh, wait. Shit, it's another dead end. How's the draining one? It is empty. And I do not want to waste a recharge scroll on anything that isn't a heal unless I absolutely have to. Because having the recharge scroll lets me just heal out of this, so... Yeah, let's say that for argument's sake, that allowed me to kill everything in one hit, which it wouldn't have. One heal charge fixes all my problems. I'm gonna use it now, because I obviously need to stop the poison. And I'm using the one I haven't fully identified, so that when it runs out I can just chuck it. Definitely worth using a potion of healing as well, to stop the progressive heal loss from poison. See, because here's the thing. Normally you have to make the call. If I can get past this without using the poison, potion, then there was no need for the heal potion. But as a deep dwarf, you don't have to make that call. Because if you ever would use that heal, it's going to heal the same 20 hit points that you don't have right now. You know, barring, I guess, draining. But draining you shouldn't be relying on, so, yeah. Definitely want to drain you to death, pain you to death, and just not die myself would be nice too. Pulling out every trick in the book and it's not taking this sucker down. I can't run from him. I have to win the fight, and I have to win it here and now. Whipping him with electricity just makes sense, but I don't have the mana to win unless I get a crit, which apparently I did, so there's that. For some reason they can't make up their mind whether to chase me down or not, but that's just giving me free leave to peg them more, so I'm not going to complain. Boom, there's one of them. Oh, I get back mana with kills too? That's just broken. Where did all these ants come from, and why didn't I see them? Must not have been paying close enough attention. I'm going to drain a couple times and then retreat downstairs. Let's go ahead and eat a meat ration and quaff a heal pot to stop the poison. Let's burn another heal charge, and hell, let's just make... No, let's search for something to drain now that I have a reasonable... You're not a good drain target. You're just going to kick my ass because you're a Goliath beetle. In fact, I'm going to pain you from a distance to make sure you don't become a problem, and drain you up front because, you're a frog. There you go. In fact, let's resurrect you, so now I have a dangerous, meaty tank that can't keep up to me. Oh yeah, a snake! Drain. Precious drain life. Yeah, I can kill you. I can even afford to take a risk now that my health is coming back. Okay, shit just got real. Get out. You're getting smitten. Quasi-evil. You know what? Why don't you stop attacking and back the fuck off? There you go. Oh, ow. Smite from range, you piece of crap. Okay. Another heal. I ended up not being able to simply drain out of it, and I had to burn a heal pot. Or burn a wand charge. Which is fine. Hopefully I can make up the difference now. They can all see me, so I'm just going to back off. But I am going to shout because I want to be followed. There we go. Got one of them. May have gotten more. But yeah, I got more. Okay, there we go. That's a couple of them. Poison is there, and stall at 50. Definitely just going to keep training this guy until I get almost all my health back. Let's finish the job on this guy and just drain him some more. Okay, but I don't want to take ongoing poison damage, so I'm just going to do that and let my fighters fight it out. Why don't you go ahead and beat up the other full health guy while I pick off the sick one. Okay, I now have an army. I'm at near full health, and they have an army. So let's just back the fuck off. Everybody stop attacking and come back with me, please. That means you too, asshole. Pain is actually more dangerous than vampiric draining on average. Probably because it hits more often. But vampiric draining just is so valuable for being able to sustainedly fight as long as I have the mana to keep it casting. Let's just get out of here. I don't know what my summons are doing, and quite frankly, I don't want to find out. Because they'll probably just make me have an aneurysm with how pissed off they make me. Health is coming back. Let's drain Christ out of the first thing I see to finish the job. Res. I should be actually sacking these corpses now, because my army size is, my standing army is good enough. Definitely want to do that to the yak. Sack. Okay. We've cleared out the first half of the, oh my god, you're just dealing me damage and I'm just paining you. Let me go ahead and at least start trying to heal. I do like that Malph grants back life on a kill. That actually is proving very valuable. The stacked poison is really wearing me down. I don't want to waste my last potion of healing unless I have to, but you know what? Yeah, fuck it. It's not a waste. I have to. And, heal wand. Not do it twice. Let's see if we can maybe make some draining happen. This is why you get used to walking around at sub-full health, because you might be able to drain your way back. Oh, Christ. Or you can get massacred by orcs. Let's go ahead and raise the dead in this hallway to just stall them a bit longer. I'm not sure what hit me. Apparently I got hit by a dagger on my way out of that floor. You're not affected by... I might die to you. You actually might deal enough damage to just kill me. I have to heal right now. Whew. You know how I said I didn't want to waste my last potion of healing? This is why. I need to be healing out of this right now, and I'm not. Is there any chance that I have allies on this floor that aren't here? No, that Goliath beetle died for sure. I'm running very low on options. I need to identify these ones straight up, figure out if they're any good. For now, let's pain him. If I can drain him twice, I should be fine. But let's heal just to be on the safe side. There's the second drain. Didn't need to heal, but whatever. Couldn't afford to take the chance that I did need to and hadn't. Finished draining to gain back some more health. And res, and, okay, you know what? Your job is to kill the spore. Kill the spore. You failed at your job, moron. Oh wait, you're confused. I didn't even realize you're Would you stop attacking the plant? Okay, you can't drain plants, apparently. Just, you know. Bummer, but there it is. I'm running low on food. Next killable thing I come across gets eaten. Yeah, let's dispel your ass. Can't... I don't know if I can drain or pain an ice beast. I'm pretty sure I can't, but I will try. Okay, let's... No, it has to trickle into those constantly. But I will start bolstering my my fighting ability, because I would like to have a higher health pool to draw from. Oh, Christ. Melee range, just like that. Oh, wow. That was, in fact, the perfect distance to not die. No, no. You should have been targeting him. Now you're gonna die for it. Oh, look at the timing. I ran out of nutrition right now. And the time it takes to eat a bread ration is long enough that he could probably kill me in that delay. So it wasn't worth... You know, it was worth wasting my last scroll of teleport. All because I have been running on empty for so long. Okay. Massive heals conducted. Let's go ahead and do that. This is how valuable it is to have mephitic cloud, by the way. If I had mephitic cloud, that entire ant colony that I've been struggling with over and over and over, yeah, they would have all died to one cast. Maybe three, well, not one cast, 3 or 4 casts. Maybe I'd have had to back off for a little while, but they would have died. Instead, I've been fighting this running battle, and mostly losing it, mind you. Malph does have other abilities. I'm pretty sure they're invocation-based, but I can get lesser servants of him fairly simply. I actually might make good on that at some point. I gotta remember I can do that. Wizard first. Big guy next. You guys sick him. I don't want to take even one shot from him. There we go. And now I have a centaur. This fucking hallway, man. I don't have my dig, I don't have my summons, I don't have my blink, I don't have my mephitic cloud. What I do have is the ability to sustain like crazy against them. Okay. You are so getting drained right now. I don't even care if that's the wrong move to make. Actually, it was the wrong move because I gain back health by killing. And so all I have to do is kill to get that health back, so there's no point in... If I have, like, near perfect health, there's no point in draining. If I'm far enough away that, you know, I could use more than just a small boost, then yeah, it makes sense. I'm gonna sack all, like, 6 of these corpses at once. This is the difference between me having full mana and me having no mana when I encounter a new situation. Next corpse I can gets eaten. You're not an undead, so you're going to be immune to everything I have. Let's go ahead and make sure that you get triple mobbed. And let's kill the frog, which is obviously slowing my allies down. Stop attacking. Back the fuck off. The Quasit must have paralyzed your ass. Now with 3 of us together we can beat you up. Because I have an electric whip. I've got a golden twinkle in my eye apparently too, but it's the electric whip that's doing the damage. Okay, Orcish mines located. Off to the lair, people. Well, no, let's finish beating up the frog. And go figure he left no corpse. In fact, did anybody leave a corpse after that fight? No, nobody. Just fucking PG. I have everything down to hungerless. That's great. So let's turn off spellcasting for the time being. It's leveled up very high, and once armor hits 9, we'll turn that off too, because I'm just wearing leather, so that should be enough to counter the spellcasting penalty. Got enough orcs, I don't need to summon more. Well, actually, I have animate skeleton, right? Yeah, so we'll do that. Bring out the skeletons. Let's bring out a lesser servant of Malph, just to soften up my targets. Or, you know, kill them all, that works too. And that gives me all the food I really wanted, which is the reason I was so reluctant to go at... Whoop, there was something throwing an axe at you? Why was I not informed? Oh, you are so undead. And now you're just dead. A dead undead. There we go. Okay, floor mostly clear. Let's see if I've missed any books. I seem to recall, yes, there was a store that I had found that I was holding off on, but finally looks like I'm going to give into anyway. Let's actually take a look at the doorway of the lair. I don't have, like, an actual poison resist ability, but as a deep dwarf, it's much less required. I don't have the ability to deal with Hydras yet, but on floor 1, that's much less required. Pretty sure that's a trap. There it is, it's a trap. Or trap! Drain, 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 drain. You know what I need to do? I need to soften them up first for these tough targets. Soften them up first, and then when they're retreating, drain them on their way out. There we go. Bookstore. Okay. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, buy a C or buy an I. There's no way to tell them apart. There's no reason to prefer one to the other, but C is cheaper? No, they're the same price. Well, fuck it. We're buying C then. Okay. I am actually totally okay with this. I don't have much of a conjuration ability, but that's, you know, while we're dealing with shit, that's fine. I can level it up as soon as my armor hits 9. I'm dropping it anyway, and I can temporarily turn off Necromancy. But Stone Arrow is an amazing direct damage spell, and I have a huge a bonus in Earth, and I should be able to train up my Earth quickly. Stone Skin, I think, is an AC boost. Pretty sure it's an AC boost. Stone Arrow is a poor man's early IMB, Secundarin's Mystic Blast. It's also not resistible, so it'll be great for dealing with imps and you know, other stronger enemies. Yeah, I can totally work with this. Are there any stones in the dungeon? There are loads of stones in the dungeon. Let's go gathering up stones. Yay! I was hungry and you brought me food. Oh, you're not food. You're not even useful. But let's go ahead and gather up as many stones as we can reach, and use those as fodder for Sandblast. You seriously aren't dying, are you? There we go. Stones, 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 stones. There we go. Man, they're really making me eat my foods. And that's stones? That's a stone. Do you have any more stones? You got stones. I got stones. I got stones. This should be more than enough stones to last me for a while. I'm gonna actually go until I get burdened and then stop collecting. I guess my deteriorated 11 strength is still enough, huh? I seriously have no idea why I lost, like, freaking all of my potions. I guess I quaffed them all at once and then never got them back. That's probably it. Yay! Food! Unfortunately, I don't need food now. I already ate a ration, but whatever. Food! And you will be my first army man. Wow, that Malph regain is actually really helpful. Let's go ahead and remember that if I'm gonna butcher a corpse, I should always be resurrecting it as a skeleton instead, because you get the bonus of the extra skeleton. I'm gonna drop my empty wand of healing, as it is actually 100% useless, and drop... Nope, just that. And I forgot to actually memorize all these spells I was thinking of, so Sandblast is totally a yes, and Sutofugi's Degeneration can go fuck itself. Stone Arrow is a definite yes. And I guess eventually Lee's Rapid Deconstruction is going to be the way to go for a damage dealer. So let's drop Necromancy, drop Armor, Fighting can stay, for a little while at least. Okay, you know what? I have way too many potions of restore abilities. I'm just going to drink one of them to get that bit of strength back, because it's irritating me that I don't have it. And this Hydra could end me, so let's play a little bit more aggressively than usual. Let's get a Servant of Malph on board, and start backing away right away. And now that I'm looking like I'm in a reasonable position, Sandblast is not going to work without a stone in my hand. Dispel Undead won't hit him. Animate Skeleton, Stone Arrow is an okay choice. Pain is probably my best choice. I don't know which is better. I'm going to go with Stone Arrow at this point. And now I'm going to start draining him, because with all my allies nearby, he should die. Good, he did. And you know what? You totally become my ally now. And not a moment too soon, huh? Look what's came next. Pretty sure I couldn't have pulled that off without a Hydra on my side. Notice how much of a difference it made to remember to actually use my goddamn buffs. This is, I think, the biggest problem with trying new classes. You don't have an instinctive sense for what does and doesn't work, or what isn't helpful. So you do stupid stuff by forgetting important moments. Let's go ahead and Stone Arrow repeatedly just to make sure that I get the Earth skill sooner rather than later. And now Poison, Pain to finish it. There we go. There we go. Heal. Raise the dead. Quaff M, whatever it is. It's nasty poison. No, it's not nasty poison, it's weak poison. Definitely want to drain your ass. And your face is worth draining. You will raise us as a skeleton because I anticipate wanting the foods shortly. Let's see what I can't hit him with from this range. Not much, just Pain is the only thing that even has a shot. Stone Arrow. I don't need to drain him yet. Now I do. Do again. Yeah, that Hydra is taking all the kills. It's kind of irritating. But whatever. I'm much less interested in last hits and much more interested in not dying, so, you know, there's that. There's that flesh that I preserved for later. But at this point I should stop summoning allies out of my corpses and just focus on using them for sacrifices and food. Because I have enough allies on this floor to get me through the floor. And once the floor is cleared, I don't really need them anymore, do I? In many ways, this reminds me of playing Vladimir from League of Legends. You know, you poke, 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 draw, draw, and you keep draining health as they beat you up to keep staying alive. Good lifesteal. Okay, I need to eat the first thing I see that I can eat. It's not you. But you will all make most excellent I do need to have at least one ally on this floor right now, so let's do that. And then I have to eat your ass. I should have skeletonized him, I forgot. Skeletonized definitely. He's not a skeleton. Sack then. Got him. Dart for the win. Skeletonize. Eat the chunks. And I have a new wand that needs identifying, so let's start busting it against whichever target comes up next. Quaff C. Potion of Speed. Good to know. VQ. I'm just trying the other... Oh, that was a random one. No wonder... I never carry a random one with me. I find that the temptation to hope and use them ends up making you do stupid things more often than the this is my best last chance effect occurs. Let's drop a bunch of them. Hopefully I have earth magic by now. I do. Let's mass train it. I want invocations up to 4 or 5, and then I'm going to turn it off. In fact, I'm seriously considering just training nothing but earth magic for the next 4 or 5 floors of this dungeon. Definitely a ZE moment there. Drain, 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 drain. ZE moment. I need to start doing corpses for Malph now because I don't need them. Obviously I'm drowning in carved up meat. I need to lose some weight. Let's drop this fire staff. I have no intention of going the fire route, at least not now, and probably not anytime soon. Okay, that's another floor cleared. Let's locate the next staircase and go down. Again, I can't stress enough how much it's subtle. It's not blatant, it's subtle, but it's very helpful to have this aura of vision everywhere. Okay, I turned into stone, and that actually is very painful. But lucky for me, I got out of it, and once I got out of it, it was just a matter of killing anybody who had the audacity to be drainable. Let's start sacking more corpses. I think my Malph piety is actually pretty close to maxed at this point, but whatever. Drain, drain, basic attacks. Drain, basic attacks, drain, basic attacks. ZE, ZE. Ally attacks, drain, or basic attacks. Stop attacking, please. Leave this one to me. Cool. Raise the skeleton, sack the corpse. I now have a little miniature armada. I'm in good shape. Let's mass up my mana, and then let's drop the empty Wand of Cold and the empty Wand of Draining. While I do have the ability to recharge them and then use them, I've already discussed why it would be better not to in most every situation at this point. Oh, I became burdened. So drop a bunch of crocodile, and that'll do it. There we go. All me, and all of these are going to be sacrificed. I could, you know, potentially raise them as allies, but no, all get sacrificed. You I need to eat. This is when you wish you had more allies. Fire Dragon has the maximum possible distance on me. Let's throw up a fog to make it harder for him to hit. Apparently wasn't hard enough. I walked right up into range and then found I was completely surrounded. Fear is my #1 best chance of getting out of this alive. And now that I'm out of immediate danger, let's summon a couple allies, not just one. There we go. And teleport or stand my ground? If I quaff a healing, I should be able to stand my ground. Because I can definitely drain him. Oh, I forgot about you. Teleport looks like a damn tempting option right now. Unless he's alive. Is that Shadow Demon alive? He is alive. Oh, but he's beating up the wrong target. The thing is, I only get one shot at this. If I choose to teleport, I don't get to come back here. You know what I should do? I should summon another ally. And now I can afford to drain back my health. Or not. That was too much damage. Let's just heal zap myself and then attempt to drain back my health. And drain back my health. Heal zap. Drain back my health. Whip. Pain. Got him. You will make an excellent skeleton because I need the meat. And you just get drained to death and sacked to Malph to regain some of that piety I doubtlessly lost by all those ally summons. I'm not happy with the way that went at all. I used up way more recharges on my wand than I'd like. In fact, how low is my wand? Healing is 4. Let's let it go 1 zap lower before I use up my scroll of recharging. And oh wow, I apparently just discovered my blink at exactly the wrong time. I wonder if I can dispel undead on these guys. I can. Oh, hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. It's gonna be a very happy day for me. Let's go ahead and heal up some more. How high is Earth? 5? Invocations is 5. Let's turn that off. How good are my invocations? I should be able to do all of the minors for solidly, yeah. I don't intend to use Greater Servants of Malph unless I absolutely have to or have the ability to abjure them, because they can come hostile, turning a oh my god I need help situation into a well fuck my help is trying to kill me situation. I don't know what this is, but whatever it is, I'm tempted. Let's definitely try it out, and we can always escape if it turns out to be something I can't handle. Want to pick up a couple of these heals. Go. It's a spider nest. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cut the recording and then continue in a moment.